Tommy out of nowhere is like, my mom got 7 kids and she loved me the least because of my dad.
Bro.
And then you would think that would be the conversation, but Pressure goes, she got 6, babe. She's got 6. Yes, and then Tommy's so
I missed that part.
Tommy's so caught up with this, I guess whatever she's feeling right
She
now.
brought the trauma out of
She
Tommy.
ain't even hear it. There was no reaction to it.
I didn't hear it either. Because I was just so focused on what Tommy was saying. I'm like, damn, Pressure really brought the trauma out of you. And it's kind of up because Pressure just trolling you.
This the kind of beat to go, this the kind of beat to go, this the kind of beat to go, rock, top, top.
Welcome back to another episode of the Petty Headquarters. I'm your host, Tiana Locke, and this is
Jesse Strange.
And we are back at it again with another episode, y'all. And we got fan mail.
You've got
I'm
mail.
on one, right? At this point, I know I'm on one today. So I have to shout out this person because I've been telling you guys to send us fan mail. It's very easy. If whatever podcast you're listening on, it's right there underneath the name, send fan mail. So this person says, love you all, watching from Chicago. Unpopular opinion, I love Big Lex, and she was absolutely valid in whooping Fauna's ass for her finally admitting to the maze. They can never make me hate Big Lex. Also, I made it to the end on the long recap. Thanks again, ladies. Hey, from Chicago.
Yay.
Shout out to Chicago.
No, that was lit. Let me see that real quick.
Yeah. That was like a couple of days ago.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Thank you for sending us fan mail. Is always is lit. It's beautiful. Love seeing it. Thank you for supporting the podcast. It means a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't say the name either of the person. It just says.
But if you know who you are,
you know who you are.
Showing you love.
Period. Love from the Petty Headquarters. Thank you for being a part of the Petty Posse. Period. And we are finally here with your Baddies recap, episodes 14 and 15.
Okay, you sound like those announcers for the boxing matches.
I know, right? I'm feeling the energy.
Well, for those of you who are new, hello, welcome. We're the Petty Headquarters podcast. We cover things like reality TV, internet culture, Hollywood culture, and just like today, baddies.
Game moments of the baddie. Game moments of the. All right. Wow, I feel like it's been a minute.
Has been a minute,
right?
Guys. If you haven't checked out our latest interview
with Keandra Jackson.
Yes, the therapist. We talk baddies, we talk reality TV, and we talk Love Island. So definitely go tap into that. It's definitely, it's quick and it's definitely something worth.
It's insightful.
Yeah, it's worth listening to. I'll be honest.
It's so funny because someone commented, I feel like I need to take my journal out for this episode. And I'm like, that you should do. Because she's dropping gems in that episode. So definitely check that episode out, y'all. And without further ado, let's get into this week's dose of mess. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, where do we pick up? Where
episode 14, the bitches are in Dallas.
Yeah, they're like, I know, like Kanaya gets to the headquarters. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this whole beginning scene
was stupid as fuck.
Drag.
Because it was a montage.
There was nothing to look at.
Nothing. It was literally a montage of them performing.
Yeah.
That's it. And little stuff happening in between.
Right, like the forced ass conversation or like bicker between Fauna
and Big Lex.
Yeah, like you guys are so...
That could have been cut out.
You know what the thing is that's so interesting? We know for a fact, like when they were filming Baddies East, that they cut out. There was so much good tea that they cut out.
Tea.
E.T. versus Biggie at the club we were at.
We were there. That's right.
Right? Never made it.
Never made it.
This is how you know this shit was boring. They picking to leave these boring ass scenes because there was nothing else. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of sick and tired of the party montage of the performances.
Yeah.
It's like when it first started, it was great. Yeah. But now it's the same thing and it's kind of like annoying.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you're on tour. But like you said, it's up to them to switch it up.
Yeah.
Switch it up. If you know it's going to be the same thing all the time.
You don't got to show us
Yeah.
They never used to show us the performances when they would be at the clubs.
They would do it a little bit, but it would still be like a montage. But because they were never on tour as how they are now, so now they're showing it.
Right. And it's only worth showing if there's actual content. But this one felt like there wasn't much. And y'all are picking at whatever you could get.
I agree. This one felt very forced. It was giving just montage of a bunch of people as it usually is. Like at some point, if you guys are touring, switch it up just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So Fauna and Lex, they argue because I guess Fauna kept looking at Lex.
Yeah.
And Lex gets mad. Like, you know, you keep looking at me. You doing everything but touching me. So why you looking at me like?
Yeah. And then she leaves.
Yeah. Like, so weird.
And then Ciroc
tries to catch Taseki, right?
But security don't let that happen either.
Not even close. Not a drop.
And then we got like a outro from Stunner Girl.
Oh my God, yes. She fucking leaves the show. First of all.
That's so random.
Why this whole episode was random. Everybody was leaving. Everybody was leaving.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
This is like a sayonara episode.
Yeah. She was like, I came to do my shit. I was a performer. I didn't have to get into no fights, get scratched up, done up, none of that. So I did what I came here to do, and that's it.
Yeah. And I was just kind of like, we didn't really need an outro from you, honey. Like, they could have just never showed Stunner Girl again, and I promise you I would have never noticed.
Yeah. Because
it's not like we're watching every performance.
They need to be like Love Island and just, they go. You never hear from them again. Silent goodbye type shit, because we never know when motherfuckers get kicked off or they leave. We never know. But then Natalie, she decides to meet up with Lex and Rolly and
DTB and Co-Killer.
DTB Co-Killer, right? And first of all, I just want to point out, and Lex, right? I want to point out that during this entire meeting, Rolly looked mad as fuck. She's looking at her phone the entire time. Not once did she look up. Did you peep that?
I did.
I was like, oh, she really not saying nothing.
I guess I didn't realize what it was that I thought was weird. But yes, now that I'm thinking about it, she was very mad.
The entire time, just looking down. Did not look up. Did not, include herself in the conversation. And usually Rolly always does that whenever she's in a scene with any of the other girls. Mm-hmm. So that was weird. So this is where Natalie, right? She confronts Killer.
Yeah, she asked her what was up with that. Like, what's up with the taser? And girl, Co-Killer's explanation, it made no damn sense.
It made no fucking sense.
She's saying a whole lot of nothing.
Saying nothing. Even the girls call her out on her bullshit. Like, DTB's like, girl, no.
Yeah.
Like, so
talk about what you wasn't there.
And DTB's like, yes, I was. Like, first of all, I was confused because then Killer goes on to say, well, the taser wasn't meant for Tink. It was actually meant for Dolly.
Yo. I'm like, since when?
Right.
In the confessional, it seemed like you was really like,
right,
had an eye for Tink.
Right.
Now all of a sudden, Dolly. Now, how did she get in this?
Right. So now everybody's like, girl. And then she goes on to talk about how Tink is acting like she fake gangsta and standing there like she ready for somebody to do something. But it's like, you not gonna stand around me acting fake gangsta. So I'm like, in conclusion, you had no reason to taste Tink. In conclusion, you taste Tink for no reason.
For no reason.
It's given that.
For no. She caught her stray just because she was in the area.
Right. Just because Dolly was in there. It's like Amber fucking hitting Biggie.
Even her saying, yeah, because I can't fight because I'm my friend. And DTV's like, okay, girl, if you can't fight. Oh, no. Lex said that in her confessional.
Yes.
She's like, okay, you can't fight. So why are you antagonizing people to fight?
Right. Is it just me, or is Lex's confessionals in this season, they're coming off a bit less performative? Remember her first 2 seasons, she sounded super performative, like she was actually acting like she was on Love and Hip Hop or some shit. Yeah. And now she actually just sounds more regular. I don't know. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, of course.
Now she's like comfortable.
I think she not only is she comfortable, but she also changed as a person. What you saw in the beginning, Lex, was naive Lex. That was the one that dreamt on being baddies. This Lex is what happens when you get on baddies. These whole 2 episodes, especially the last one, jail. I'm sorry, I'm skipping ahead. I'm gonna continue.
This always happens like this at this point.
But what? Yeah, so even speaking of jail, Natalie says, this is a little too street. Like, this is a little too real at this point.
Yeah.
Too many outsiders. Like, tasing is unacceptable.
Yeah.
She didn't fuck with it. But that's all she said to Cold Killer. So I find it funny that she talks to Cold Killer like that, but you talk to Biggie for less. Crazier.
This is true. This is true. And she did also say that she did have a conversation with Cold Killer off camera. So I guess we don't know how that conversation went. But you're right. Because on camera, she be talking to busy. She be talking to Biggie crazy for less.
And I'm sure outside the camera too, however that looks, they talk outside the camera as well. Like,
I mean, we did see her talk crazy to Biggie on that night that they cut out.
Yeah.
With E.T. versus Biggie.
Exactly.
She was all up in Biggie's face.
That's what I'm saying. So I find it interesting that Killer does something way worse than Biggie.
Yeah.
Yet Killer gets what? Is it because she's under her label instead of Zeus label? Is that the difference?
I have no idea.
Because to me, I feel like, honestly, Cold Killer, that teasing shit was wild. Like,
I mean, clearly there's favorites, right? And I'm sure Cold Killer seems to be like one of her favorites, you know? So, you know.
just reminded me of what Daisy said.
Oh my God. Should we pull that up?
Yeah, I asked her. She said she'd like if she wouldn't mind us, she would love for us to.
Okay.
Well, now that you mentioned favorites.
Might as well. All right, guys. Y'all getting a little inside scoop right now.
So if you haven't listened to our therapist episode, it definitely is worth a listen, because on our last interview with the therapist, we talk about basically Zeus Network, opening opportunity for Black people, people of color in general.
Yeah, just creatives.
Yeah, in the creative realm.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, not just the actresses or the whatever the
talent.
But, you know, everybody behind the scenes making it happen. And so, anyways, Daisy felt some type of way about the therapist's perspective, and she DM'd us. Do you want to read the comment first, or do you want to just play the DM?
Yeah, we can read the comment.
It says the DM is the same thing though.
Yeah, I mean, it does say the same thing, right?
So she commented on our post, which you guys can go follow our Instagram to go check it out there.
Yeah,
it's pinned in the latest video, but also she sent us this voice note that we asked permission to share, and she said we are more than welcome to share it.
Yeah.
In your podcast, and I just had to leave my comment under your post, because coming from somebody who's been there, I've never praised them, first of all. And I don't think they deserve any praise from any of the girls on the show. If anything, I believe that the girls deserve praise from them, from all the shit that we have to endure while on the show. But I just had to leave a comment under your post. The kids are asleep. That's why I'm whispering right now. But you have a blessed day.
That's crazy. So random. Who would have thought that Daisy the Duke would comment and send a voice note? There you guys have it.
Yeah, well, let me read it real quick.
Yeah, because she does touch on some great points in her comment.
Yeah. She wrote, "No, I don't feel like Zeus should be praised for paving the way just because they give Black people a platform. Giving somebody an opportunity and actually valuing the people who make your platform successful are two completely different things. From my experience, if you're a favorite, you can get the beautiful opportunities, the rooms most people could only dream of being in, and opportunities that can actually elevate your career. But if you're not a favorite, you're not doing exactly what they want you to do, it's a completely different experience. The same cast members who are putting on the show and helping make the network make money can be treated like they're disposable. Sometimes it feels like they look at certain cast members as charity cases. Like you should just be grateful they picked you and accept whatever comes with it. Like you had nothing before them, so you should be willing to fight to the death, give them everything, accept the bare minimum, and never question anything. That's not empowering. That's not empowering Black people to me. That's taking advantage of people who want an opportunity. And people don't talk enough about what happens after the cameras stop. Your image can be changed forever. The backlash follows you. Your name and reputation follow you. You can't always just go back to living a regular life or working a regular job because now everybody knows you from TV and expects you to be in a completely different position. So no, I'm not praising anybody just for opening the door when everybody who walks through that door isn't treated with the same respect, humanity, or opportunity. A platform can change somebody's life for the better, but it can also change somebody's life for the worse. I've seen both sides. Boom, and there it goes.
There you have it. That is what Daisy the Duke commented on that clip that we shared from our interview with Miss Keandra Jackson. So again, you guys should definitely check out that episode. And I was just shocked that she even commented and sent a voice note too.
It's good insight because like you said, right, there are favoritisms.
Yes, exactly.
A favorite people, like, you know what I mean? So Cole Killer is a great example of somebody who kind of gets away with doing shit.
Yeah.
And then there's Biggie who can't, who gets a lot of criticism or pushback whenever she wants to act like a diva.
Yeah.
But she's not going around tasing people and ruining the brand.
Yeah, she's definitely not. She's just trying to like do her job, make her music, and that's it.
Right.
Like, that's it.
So I find it crazy that was the only conversation and pushback. Like, yeah, I really don't like that. I really wasn't fucking with it or whatever the fuck she said. I'm like, Natalie, this is Natalie Nunn. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's giving favorite. She was really soft with her.
Very.
Sure.
So yeah, definitely shout out to Daisy for showing love to the podcast. All right. So if y'all know who Daisy Dukes is, definitely hit that like button now. Okay. Show some love to our podcast. She's showing love. Everybody show some love.
Yeah. So going back to the whole Cole Killer situation, DTB also brings up a whole point where they can't even enjoy line dancing because all the bullshit that happens there. They talk about the whole Emery and Teetee situation again. Again, Rolly doesn't say not one damn word. So at this point, Natalie does tell the girls that she is bringing in some replacements, right? And now the girls are just kind of like on their toes a little bit because who they gonna replace?
Isn't this where like DTB starts singing some shit?
She does, right? Because who has beef? In the confessional, she starts singing.
I don't know the fuck.
Oh, Tink. That's what it is. Because she likes Tink.
Oh, yeah.
So,
and Cole Killer.
And she likes Cole Killer, but she low-key feel like slapping Cole Killer, but then she can't. And then she starts singing a song in her confessional. Then they do this whole animation graphic. And it was actually really funny. It was really funny. I don't remember the song right now. You want to pull it up?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I really don't think we need to pull it up.
Hell no. So yeah, and I think that was pretty much it, right?
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Then E.T., Ivory, and Mariah,
they meet up.
They meet up at the house. Mariah's talking about how Ciroc is gonna get it. She'll never let it go.
Bullshit, as if she wasn't the aggressor.
Right.
That's the crazy part. It's her telling the story as if she wasn't the aggressor.
I mean, it's typical Mariah Lynn.
It's so funny because in the scene, E.T.'s trying so hard to start drama.
Yes,
trying so
it is so
hard.
It's so funny. I like this version of ET. Like it's funny to watch her. She tried hard
to instigate some bullshit for real.
But also, I feel like because you could tell she's trying hard, it also shows how it's not that easy.
No.
Because even Rolly conducting that meeting with the replacement, she was doing a lot of talking.
She was.
When Natalie does it, she don't talk a lot.
She don't.
You notice that?
But Natalie, to be fair, has been doing this for years.
But
she's been instigating for over 15 years.
But that's what I'm saying. It looks easy, but it's not that easy because these girls can't really do it as smooth as certain girls do.
No, but Natalie, I feel like, has a natural talent of doing that shit because when she was on BGC first season 4, it was easy. It was fluid. It was like so like effortless for her to really instigate some bullshit. Even when she was brought back, it was so effortless for her to do it again and again and again and again. So it's a
tough shoes to fill for sure.
For real.
For sure.
For real. But I don't know who's gonna be the next Natalie Nunn. I really don't.
Fucking E.T. try mad hard.
Mad hard.
Then the cabaret girls come in.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when she asked Kanaya
why her and Egypt standing so close to each other because don't they got beef? And I'm just sitting here like, wow, E.T.'s trying so hard because first it was that certain girls aren't showing up to all the scenes because they feel like, they don't got no beef or they don't want to be in no bullshit. But then it's like, let us have a chance to get to know you. You guys, as soon as we have a scene, y'all back out, y'all disappear.
Yes.
And of course, throwing shade to Neek, you know, and the cabaret girls.
Oh, because she said she hides behind Bahati.
Yes. No, this was in the next episode though, not this specific one.
Yeah,
but that was mentioned.
Yes. That shit is funny.
And, you know, Neek even says, like, I just want to have fun for once. Like, I don't want to just show up and fight all the time, you know?
And Egypt says that she always quiet. She been quiet. But okay, so why are you here?
So
though?
ET said, sound like a free check.
Yo, when she said that, I was crying. I was like, yo, ET,
damn.
ET want to fight.
It's giving that. I was like, girl, you're trying hard to instigate some shit.
She's trying hard.
Hard.
It was funny. I liked it.
Right. But nothing really came out of that.
No.
But she really did try.
But that's what I'm saying. It really shows how it's not that easy.
No.
It's not, especially with girls that know what's happening. Like,
yeah.
Like at this point in Baddies, they know what these meetings are for.
Yeah.
So you're going to be met with more resistance.
Yeah.
And so E.T., she needs some work, but it's cute to see her doing it.
Yeah, it's easier on Now That's TV. And that's what she's used to because everybody just don't go over there.
Mm-hmm.
But on Zeus, especially with the newer girls that just want to be pretty baddies and don't want to be involved in that, which rightfully so, I feel that, they're not going for that.
And it's so funny because at some point, right, they ask about E.T. and Dolly fighting. And then Neek goes, E.T. got the first round and Dolly beat like the second round and E.T. got tired.
She did.
she said, how a girl that not fighting telling me if I won or lost?
She got so mad. That shit was mad funny.
Oh, that shit was
y'all eyes was closed because y'all did not see the same shit that I saw.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, yo. That's crazy.
That shit was funny.
So Pressure and Teetee meet up and Tommy meets up with them. And this scene, I'm sorry, this scene was so funny to me.
Bro.
This scene was so funny to me.
That scene, comical.
That was funny as fuck.
Bro, first of all, I had severe PTSD when she called her mom, talking about, I got your bunkie over here. Girl, I haven't heard that word since I've been in the fucking hole, yo.
For real.
That shit fucked me. I said, oh,
Yeah.
bunkie? She knows what's up.
That's what they call your roommate?
Yeah. Because you share bunk beds. It's your bunkie.
Ew.
Yeah, I got tight. I was like, why am I getting PTSD right now?
Not about that life. Maybe you should give a story time sometime.
No. Anyways, Pressure comes in.
Wait, but even before that, Tommy come in, right? This part is funny. Tommy telling Pressure, I heard you two like a duo.
Oh my God.
And Pressure was like, ain't that you in Summer? I started cracking up because I'm not going to hold you. I thought the same thing. Isn't that you in Summer?
Whoa.
No, she doesn't. She's just like,
right.
She's taken back by that. And in my head, I'm like, wait, but aren't y'all like a duo? What's the problem? What's the problem?
Yo, she took a deep breath.
She did.
She says she loves Summer. She loves her to death. But she feel like someone don't feel the same about her or don't love her the same because something happened with a cameraman and like hit off camera and his camera got stolen. Something I guess had to do with Summer. I don't know. But also then mentions how she did get kicked out of 2 hotels already. Yeah. Because of Summer. Yeah. And I'm just kind of like, damn. Yeah. But that goes to show you, right? Like, Dolly bitching about Summer's personality when you were friends with her the entire time. This is Summer.
This is Summer.
Even Tommy's like, well,
yeah,
a little over her.
Yeah, maybe Tommy's getting a little tired of it, which Pressure says she's young and turned. Like, Tommy a little older. Like, that's just what happens when you're hanging around girls like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Woo!
So yeah, then Pressure was like poking Tommy the entire time.
Was. I'm like, this girl trolls way too hard.
It's funny.
But sometimes
this is funny.
This was hilarious. But sometimes I wonder, like, are you telling the truth? Like, did you really share a room with Tommy's mom
she
in
didn't
prison?
say she shared a room.
She said she was in the same dorm.
They were in like probably in the same vicinity. I would say like And this isn't fucking college where y'all are kumbayaing too. Like, you know what's funny when I saw this scene? Because not only did I see like Pressure, the way she maneuvers, she definitely maneuvers like she's still in jail. You could tell she definitely did time.
She
in prison,
move like
not jail, in prison.
Yeah,
and then Tommy too. So like you're watching these two jailbirds
talking
to each other the same. Like she trying to poke her, and Tommy's like dealing with it, but like dealing with it the way you would in jail. Like it was so funny to watch.
Was so funny,
and that's what I'm saying. It was kind of like PTSD, yo.
No, but what made this so funny was that Pressure was trolling. And Tommy was really getting mad.
Yeah.
And Pressure was really like serious, but so unserious
she couldn't
at the same time.
Wait to tell her, I took care of your mom. she was trolling her hard. She was like, yeah, what she said, you ain't take care of her?
Yeah, like you don't take care of her and I take care of her.
Tommy got mad. She said, we're going to call her right now. Call that bitch right now. I just sent her $1,000.
Yeah, and then she was like, I heard that you and your mom aren't close and all this stuff that she was saying that you don't got her or take care of her or something like that.
Then Tommy out of nowhere is like, my mom got 7 kids and she loved me the least because of my dad.
Bro. And
then you would think that would be the conversation, but Pressure goes, she got 6, babe. She's got 6. Yes, and then Tommy's
I missed that part.
Tommy's so caught up with this, I guess, whatever she's feeling right now.
She brought the trauma out of Tommy.
She ain't even hear it. There was no reaction to it.
I didn't hear it either. Because I was just so focused on what Tommy was saying. I'm like, damn, Pressure really brought the trauma out of you. And it's kind of fucked up because Pressure just trolling you.
Trolling. But she did back up and retracted what she said too. Because obviously Tommy calls her mom. Her mom's like, I don't know nobody named Precious. Yeah.
And then Pressure was like, Pressure.
And then, Tommy's like, whatever. She squashes it. Then she tells Pressure how, like, her mom, like, she the reason why she got a record to begin with. The cops was like, should we take her and teach her a lesson? Her mom said, yeah, take her and teach her a lesson. Like, her mom don't love her. She went on the whole thing.
She did. That's kind of sad, yo.
It was sad as fuck.
It was sad.
I was like, that's why Tommy a jailbird.
No, literally. And that's probably why she's so messed up,
Yeah.
Like, it's just a lot of shit going on there that I'm pretty sure is unresolved, undealt with type trauma.
Yeah.
So when she started bringing it up herself, I was like, fuck, like, Pressure, can you stop trolling her, please? This is serious.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This is like the first interaction where I kind of enjoyed, like, these last 2 episodes, I enjoyed the duo Teetee and Pressure a little bit more.
That shit was actually funny.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tommy was saying, don't be saying that I wasn't looking out for you and all that shit. And then Teetee's like, we gotta go to strip club. All right, let's go to strip club. Okay. We also see that Persuasion tells a group of girls that she is leaving the show as well.
Yeah, it was Emery, Ciroc, and Fauna.
Right.
They were in the city. And Persuasion said that she misses the sisterhood behind this. She misses the camaraderie, and there's none of that. So she feels like she's outgrown the scene, and she says her goodbyes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Tink and Rolly meet up.
Yes.
And this scene was really intense for me because I felt it. I felt that Tink wanted to cry, but she was being strong. And like everything that she said in this scene hit me, y'all.
It did. It hit me too.
It hit because I'm like, this is some serious shit.
Yes.
Like you're not playing around anymore. Right. And that's the part that people don't really, like, they talk about it, but they don't. So it was nice for her to actually open up about how she had broken fingers and she wrapped her hand. And to clarify, which a lot of people were commenting on the last episode about where we talk about Killer ruining the brand, a lot of people said that allegedly Tink had on a weighted glove. And in this episode, we get clarity of Tink saying that she did not have on a weighted glove. She wrapped her hand, and Rolly actually helped her wrap her hand. So, the tasing for her felt extra. It felt like this is some street shit. I don't like this. I have to go home and see my kids. When she said that, I was like, yo, thank you for saying that. Because nobody breaks it down like that.
Yes.
Especially being talent or cast member on this type of show. Like, it should never be getting that deep.
And it's kind of like the theme of what's been happening all season.
Yep.
Even like the next episode where everybody starts basically becomes like a fucking ready to rumble scene.
Yeah.
It's like it has crossed so many boundaries.
So many
boundaries. It's been normalized. You hear throughout the last 2 episodes, Cold Killer justify her tasing by is baddies.
Yep.
Literally just saying the exact same thing.
To
You
Miss
asked the
Keandra
therapist.
Jackson.
Yes. Go check it out. I know we keep promoting it, but it really is some good insight. Like
it's just adding up.
It literally applies to what we just said
Yeah.
on that episode. Or you asked her a very good question. Like, these girls, they justify their actions so they don't be held accountable for it.
Exactly.
And it's gotten out of control. And I think that Tink, you not only felt the energy, but like we know Tink as someone that would always fight.
And she don't care.
That she will go round for round. We've even complained like, girl, we are sick and tired of you and K. Rican fighting.
Yeah.
Y'all were dancing for 10 hours trying to fight. You remember those scenes?
Yeah, it was Cold Killer and Tink.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Cold Killer and Tink. Like Tink got on the show because of DTB, sneaking her.
Yeah.
So it's not like Tink is scary.
Yeah.
But she's right. It definitely has gotten out of hand. Like, tasing is some it's some street shit.
It is.
People die because of shit like that. Sorry, like dye your hair. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck YouTube in there.
No, but it is true. And, Tink made a good point. Like, I don't care to fight. I don't care for any of that. But this is a little insane. Like, okay, we had the beef for the same song. We fought that out. We got that out the way. What did you really need to tase me for, and that's too serious. Mind you, Tink's already been victim of being shot at with a BB gun. So it's just too much. So this is where Tink decides to leave the show.
Yeah, we get her outro.
And I respect her decision because, I would too at that point.
Yeah, fuck that.
And also she does open up and say that her last pregnancy was really rough for her. So that's another thing. So it's like, how much is she supposed to endure? You know what I mean?
And Tink has always been a really
strong person.
Not only that, but strong in her being a mother first.
Yeah.
And like that's always been something we've praised her about. Like, she taking the money, put her kids in private school.
Yeah.
Trying to buy a crib, whatever.
Yeah.
Like always doing something that involved her kids. And even her making the decision to leave because of her kids. Like, it's just like, it's not, shout out to Tink.
No, for real.
You need to see those type of examples.
Yes, exactly.
Too many of the other ones allow for these things to happen.
Exactly. So I really, really enjoyed seeing this, not in the sense where, oh my God, but just the fact that it's being spoken about.
Right.
Like it needs to be talked about. I'm tired of hearing this is baddies. I'm strong. I can handle it. I don't need therapy. I want to actually see the vulnerability.
Yes.
And like, I really felt her vulnerability in that scene.
Yeah, 100%.
Moving on to the next, the girls finally get to the strip club where they are supposed to be meeting their 4 replacements, okay?
Oh, is that what? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but first it's lit. They got some strippers shaking ass, throwing money. It's lit, a couple of girls trickling. It's cute, And then after that, Dolly and Lex walk in. Dolly's outfit was mad cute. But let's talk about it. She was with the Mexican attire, right?
It was Cinco de Mayo. Looking like Selena and those dinos. Yo.
It was interesting though. I'm not gonna hold you. While they was fighting and I just saw her freaking out in that fit, I just started cracking up.
No, it looked like Halloween,
Dolly, bitch. What the fuck is going on? Yo, even her other confessional where she looked like I don't
She's
even
been
know.
Playing dress up
the whole season. The lemonade stand, this shit, like this is like crazy. Having some crazy Hunger Games ass outfits.
Yeah,
like for real.
For real.
Oh my God. Well, we find out.
Oh my God. Go ahead. This is where Barilla comes in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo.
Bitch.
Yo.
No. Okay, is this where we're headed? Because
literally, this is it.
All
this
right.
is literally it.
Rolly fucking announces that they got a special guest and fucking Gritty Barilla come through looking crazy.
Yo, smaller man. Ear to ear, bitch.
So first of all, Rolly warns Lex like, yo, bro, Rilla got the biggest crush on you. You better not be in no hotel room after this.
Yo.
And then you see bro Rilla's scraunchy ass coming in. And bro.
Yo.
This whole scene gave me the ick.
But even before Bro Rilla walks in, I know we're about to get into the Bro Rilla bullshit, but before we get into that, I'm sorry. Rolly does ask the girls who they think should go home. And she does say that she feels like Wet and Neek should go home, right? But she also lets the girls know that Tink is leaving because of the situation that happened with Cold Killer. And then DTB said, then Cold Killer should go home. And I fucking agree.
I agree.
Fauna was like, why should my bitch go home?
Yeah,
Don't agree with that.
Delulu.
She is Delulu.
She should talk to her friend who's hanging out with Lex.
I agree.
Oh, and to address people that say, that were saying to us, like, oh, you know, that's not fair because all these other girls, they fight and they hang out and so. And you're right. I wouldn't be saying this had Kokilla not made her entire storyline against Tavy about it just being a loyalty thing. Mm-hmm. So that's really where that's coming from. Like, I agree, you can fight and make up, but Kokilla really had beef with Tavy for absolutely no reason other than to use Fauna's beef with her as an excuse. And to me, it was just like corny.
And the way how Killa is hanging around Lex after Lex spit on Fauna and how Fauna's riding so hard for Killa.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling the same loyalty being reciprocated and I'm not appreciating that.
Again, for some reason, Kokilla just gets a slap on the wrist with all these things.
That's what I'm saying.
It's giving she's the part of the baddies label so she can do that.
Yeah. So Bro Rilla come in and Rolly immediately gets to fucking pressing her about the situation with Glorilla because what other reason do we know this woman for other than beefing with her fucking famous sister online, right? So Rolly presses her and everybody's just kind of like, okay, like, you know, let's calm it down. We don't want to make Dolly specifically is like, we don't want to make this a Glorilla situation. And Rolly's like, nah, because y'all all keying.
Right.
I'm gonna press the bitch, which I agree. I would press her the fuck too.
Because Rolly's right. Every opportunity Bro-Rilla has gotten is because of her sister.
Because of Glorilla.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at the name. The name alone tells you everything.
Bro-Rilla.
Right. And she looked like one of them leech ass family members, bro. She came in, her scrawny ass smiling cheek to cheek, mad excited to be there.
Mad excited.
Look,
too fucking fanned out for me.
Too fanned out, bro.
Too fucking fanned out for me.
Can we talk about like all right, so a woman, right? Just being from a woman's perspective, right? Lex knows that Bro-Rilla is coming in and Bro-Rilla is not afraid. Like, she's just like, yeah, I want you. I'm gonna sit next to you.
Yeah, can I get a shot of you?
Can I get a shot? Right. Goes to hug her looking like she's like
mad fucking tiny next to Big Lex, yo.
She said, hi, Bro-Rilla. I was dying.
She's so tiny next to her. Like, she really came in with a short neck talking about,
yo,
like a gremlin. Yo, y'all ever seen that little, you seen that Tom and Jerry? Which one's the cat? Is it Tom or Jerry? Is it Tom? I think it's Tom. I might be fucking it up, but whatever. The great cat from fucking Tom and Jerry going like, and walking in, just rubbing his hands together, sneak walking, looking all evil and shit. That's what Bro really looked like when she walked in, bro.
Yeah.
I was over her.
She sat next to Big Legs, cheek to cheek, cheesing.
Head on the shoulder, bitch.
Bro. And the thing is like from like woman to woman, like this is like, I feel like for me personally,
unattractive as fuck.
No. I feel like this is the parts of being a baddie that kind of like maybe some women they've learned to cope with it, so it's not bad. But like I'm sure there are other stories, right, where they have to kind of just be nice because they're baddies and they're pretty, and obviously they know that this is like a part of the job, right? She's not gonna be like, ew, bro, Rilla, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, she's gonna keep it friendly.
She's gonna little entertain it a little bit
Better than
too.
Cold Killer, because Cold Killer don't be giving a fuck about nobody when she be going to them damn bookings. She be rolling her eyes at everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Don't be giving a fuck. Maybe her own personal shows. I don't know what the fuck she be doing, but when she be going to anything Baddies related booking, she be like, rolling her eyes at everybody. Better than fucking Cold Killer.
Yeah, that's true.
Jesus, get some media training, boo.
And then she goes to Lex, I got you roses.
And didn't bring them.
And then everybody's like, why didn't you bring them? And she just looking stupid. Like,
looking mad fucking stupid. Yo, I'm sorry, bro, Rilla, you're not it. You trying to woo a girl and that's how you come in? You too fucking goofy. Get the fuck out of my face, bro.
If that was...
You mad goofy. This how you trying to woo me?
Yo.
You say you got roses, but you ain't bring them. You lacking initiative ass bitch.
And then when Rolly presses her, she don't even answer nothing about her sister.
Talking about why she do me like that.
Yeah.
Why she do us like that.
Why is
Girl.
mom not working?
What? Right. Right. And Rolly's like, okay, but like the mom said that she was okay. Like, it's for me. I support my family, obviously, but I give them enough so that they can push themselves too. Like, you're not about to fucking rely on me as like your bank. You're not about to do that, right? So bro really doesn't understand that.
Clearly, she just wanted to go see Big Legs. That's what I got from this whole thing.
That's what I got from it too. So even her going back and forth with Rolly, I was just like, this is stupid. But at the same time, Rolly clearly was like, no, I'm gonna press you because that pissed me off and everybody else want to be Kiki.
And I respect that.
Yeah, because I would have done the same.
100%. The fuck? That's the reason you're here.
Literally the reason. And then Rolly mentioned that she didn't want to put Glorilla on the show.
No, she's been against it,
cool
even online.
With Glorilla.
Yeah, of course. Which is why I'm
Crazy.
glad that she spoke up on it. Like, you're not just about to come over here looking all cute. Like, you didn't fucking act like a bitch to get here.
Yeah, exactly. So this is where Rolly calls out Neek and said that she's always standing behind Bahati in this meeting. And Neek is like, no, she's not, but whatever. So then we get the replacements that come in. And we get Lexi Gold from Jocelyn's Cabaret, Shay from Baddies Gone Wild, right? And Kanaya attacks Lexi Gold immediately, and Emery attacks Shay. They fight, episode ends. Brings us into the next episode.
So in the next episode, Emery and Shay are fighting.
Yeah.
So now they're fighting. Kanaya's trying to also explain why her and Lexi have a problem, which honestly, for me personally, was a lot to keep up with. And it really doesn't, to me personally, doesn't matter. I don't really I remember Lexi. She looked different.
She does. Her face, right?
Yeah,
something looks different.
I think she did surgery.
She did something.
She used to be wider, like rounder.
Yeah.
Now her face is very
but also like slicked back a little bit.
Yes.
Like her eye on the other side looks a little, I'm like, oh, you do look a little different.
Yeah, 100%. I was like, I don't remember her looking like this.
Yeah, I know her face altered a little bit.
100%.
I was like, okay.
She got some work done for sure.
I just want to say, I did watch Baddies Gone Wild, so I have a little bit of lore here.
Ooh, okay.
So Emery is telling everyone that Shay jumped her at the reunion, and that's why she attacked her, and mind you, on Baddies Gone Wild, Teetee and Hurricane on Baddies Gone Wild were not favorites because they kind of moved like bullies after a while, okay? They kind of did with their little crew that they were in, and Bahati, and Jaden, and Oxy and Shay had their own group, and they kind of like stayed out of the drama. Like Oxy, obviously, if you started with her, she surprised me because she was pretty quiet. But if you started with her, she turned the fuck up, right? Same thing with Shay because they kept picking on Jay. And Shay was like ignoring shit, just trying to have fun, like going naked in the pool, So I just thought it was interesting that Emery is saying, you jumped me at the reunion. But like on Baddies Gone Wild, you were constantly attacking Shay. There are moments where you did not need to attack her and you were constantly attacking her. So at that point, Shay was standing up for herself after that because now you're just doing the most. So I just think it's so interesting now that like you see her and by all means get your lick back, but don't act like you didn't cause the consequences that happened to you at that fucking reunion.
Yeah, like you're only telling the last part of the story, but not the beginning.
Right.
Dumb bitch.
Right. I'm not gonna hold you though. I'm happy to see Shay coming back and Oxy. Been wanting her to come back.
scared.
Yeah,
we
fuck
like-
with Oxy heavy. I don't care.
So we like these girls.
We like Oxy and Shay. Hopefully
Alright.
they don't fucking disappoint me.
All right, cool.
I fuck with Oxy. I don't give a fuck.
And I fuck with whoever you fuck with.
I'm dead.
Period.
You're so funny. So Lexi and Kanaya and their situation, I'm not gonna lie. After listening to it, I'm siding with Kanaya on this one because it just didn't make any sense. So basically, Kanaya started to feel like Lexi only wanted to be around her for certain reasons or for benefit of herself. And let's not act like Lexi Gold is not opportunistic. So
isn't Lexi with the pimp?
yes,
Mhm.
that other girl over pimp bullshit.
Over pimp guys. Shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Kanaya just started feeling like that. And even her pulling up the receipt saying, hey, I reached out to you. I told you that I'm not feeling this anymore. Like, she was direct, had a conversation with her.
Yeah, and I remember, like, in the confessional, she was like, I got my receipts because Lexi's funny.
And she likes to lie.
She likes to lie. And that gave me a memory cue of, I remember the other girl kind of saying the same thing.
She be lying.
Yeah, she be lying.
Right, and had the receipts too.
Yeah, so I thought that was like, oh, okay, maybe, I mean, there's got to be some truth to it.
There has to be, because even, like, Lexi, like, didn't really have much to say. It didn't make sense what was coming out of Lexi's mouth, but even her in her confessional saying how, like, yeah, I gotta do what's best for me too. It's just like, okay, so did you just do this with Kanaya to get on Baddies? Because it's given that. But we don't know. We just know they're not friends anymore, and they used to be close, and it was some internet bullshit, and Lexi started being weird and talking shit after a certain episode of Baddies with Kanaya and Egypt aired. Which, again, is weird.
Yeah.
If we were friends, and I texted you how I felt and then you didn't answer. So it's like, don't sit here and try to say anything about me when I communicated with you. So that's that. Pressure and Teetee pull up and it's a fucking brawl. You immediately see one by one all the girls standing up.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
It was crazy.
It felt like jail.
It always feels like jail.
Nah, no. Like when they meet up in the courtyard and they like the bad people show up and everyone get up from all the different cliques. That's how it felt.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking scary. I was like, oh,
yeah.
I got scared for them.
Yeah, but it's always like that with Baddies. I feel like how many conversations have we had or recaps where we're like, it's giving jail.
This one was, I don't know, I guess the bunky thing already put
The
me in a
bunky?
weird shit. And then I saw this, I was like, don't do it. This is like too much. This is too much for me.
So immediately,
Ciroc
pounces on pressure. Rolly jumps in.
I thought she was on injury
Bro,
reserve.
me too. I was so shocked. I wasn't expecting that. I had to pause this part because I was screaming during this whole part.
Yeah.
I was like,
I rewinded it like 5 times.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. Then Ivory show up. She see Teetee. It's on sight. And then
Teetee kind of like gets her though.
But security kept like breaking that up. So I was just like, okay.
No, all hell fucking breaks loose. Pressure's telling Rolly to run up. Rolly's telling her, no, you run up. Then out of nowhere, fucking Rolly grabbing Pressure's leg. By the leg. Everyone's jumping in.
Bro, wait. But someone also attacked Bahati.
Yeah.
Who was that?
I don't know.
I don't know who attacked Bahati.
I just see a bunch of people attacking a bunch of people. Then all of a sudden I see fucking Teetee flying out the crowd and getting tossed around.
Bro, because Egypt and Meek attack Teetee after she tries to hit Rolly after Rolly is pulling Pressure's leg.
Bro.
Then Big Lex attacks Meek.
Bro.
What the fuck is
Shit
this?
was crazy.
Big Lex is like, why you jumping, bitch, to fucking Meek? And I'm so confused. I'm like, wow, all of this happened in like 2 seconds. Like, I don't know.
mean, and Lex kind of brings up a good point though. Like, why now you want beef with pressure when,
right?
When you had a chance to do a 1-on-1
and you didn't do nothing,
right?
Right.
It's interesting.
It is spicy. So now we got Bahati sneaking pressure, Teetee attacking Rolly again. Now this is where Rolly basically calls Lex a weirdo.
Yeah,
and like
called
Lex,
her dick sucking
yeah,
asshole.
yeah, she called her so many names under the sun. Lex,
fuck you.
yeah, and Lex also thinks Rolly is weird for jumping
Mhm.
because it's like you said, pressure called you out and you didn't want to move.
And then Rolly's position is like, you know, you say you stand up for your friends,
Yeah,
but you're supposed to be my friend. I don't know about that. I think y'all are just
I think that's one-sided, Rolly. I
I never got friends between Rolly and Lex.
never got friends vibes
No.
at all. So I don't know where Rolly is getting that information
It
from.
was given a manager and coworker like
Yeah, like I don't know why you thought that you are in the friend category. And I don't know. Okay. So then, you know, the rest of the replacements come out after, you know, Pressure and Teetee are getting escorted out. And mind you, DTB also sneaking
I was
pressure.
gonna say DTB sneaks pressure as well.
Twice.
Yeah. Twice. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
twice. Twice, bro. DTB, at some point, I saw her with her wig off. And I'm like, DTB, you don't got smoke with nobody. You don't even have to take your wig off. So when all this chaos is happening, her wig is off. Okay, Dolly in the damn outfit. Bro, I'm cracking up.
Yeah, because she moving around talking about one-on-one.
Yeah.
One-on-one.
And the dress is just so flowy.
it's so like not the vibe that's
It's
happening.
not the vibe at all. I'm like, you really in this flowy ass dress representing
Mexican
from
outfit.
Mexican culture, and like fights are happening, and it's giving jail. So you know, Teetee and Pressure, they get escorted out, and they talk about, okay, we'll see you in Orlando, babe. We'll see you in Orlando.
Mhm.
And then the rest of the replacement come in, and we got Erica from Johnson's Cabaret and Oxy again, my girl fucking Oxy, bro, from Baddies Going Wild.
Yeah.
Emery again attacks Oxy. Now, same shit. I don't even know what your beef is with her because again, y'all were like bullies on Baddies Go Walk. Oxy was minding her fucking business. Y'all thought you could try her. Y'all thought shit was sweet because she quiet. That's the problem.
Damn, yo.
That's the fucking problem. And Oxy tore everyone up every single time. So Emery talking all that shit, talking about that's all you get. I'm like, girl, you really didn't do anything. And there wasn't this, the scene was too chaotic.
Emery running up on Oxy was crazy. She got her good from the side.
She really did. She dead ass snuck her.
Got her good.
This is so bad.
She was crazy. And then Kanaya gets up to fight Erica.
Oh my God, Kanaya is on go this episode. She really don't want to go home. She said, you're not replacing me.
Yeah, so she fights Erica. And Erica cannot fight. Poor girl. She got this big ass bump in the middle of her head. You know that Botox blew up.
I know. That's exactly what that was.
That's exactly what that was. The Botox blew up.
Yeah.
I was like,
Erica
not the
was-
jigsaw shit again. It fucking me up, yo. Remember the last time?
Yeah. Well, she did that to some other girl.
Jigsaw.
Yeah, the jigsaw girl.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
Ugh.
It is crazy. The
Gross.
Botox be flaring up and it be looking so wild.
Nasty.
So now, yeah, Tavy is involving herself. So this scene pissed me the fuck off. So Kanaya is obviously very upset. She's heated. This is the moment. She already fought two girls, Erica and Lexi Gold, because Erica was talking shit about her online. So it's like, what up? When I see you, it's up. Normal baddies behavior, right? So now Tavy's like, but what's y'all beef? Can you explain the beef? What happened between y'all? Kanaya told her. And then all of a sudden, Tavy's like, okay, but everybody talks shit online. So now I'm getting a little annoyed because I'm like, Tavy, you fought for less. So who are you to even tell Kanaya anything?
Not only did she fight for less, she was just having this beef with Pressure about talking about her son online.
Literally.
I know. When I saw that, I was like, girl, you just chatting to chat
just
right
fucking
now.
chatting to feel like you're a baddie's leader or something.
Yes.
And I get it. Maybe you meant well to try to see how you can kind of like
Devil's advocate type shit.
lead or like help the new girls coming in or whatever. But one thing that I don't like about Tavy is that when she gets too fucking hyped, She does not know how to read the room. She does not know how to read the room. If you see someone else is hype, heated, they just fought 2 people, they're yelling, they are here. You need to bring your level from 1,000 down to like 10. Why is your level at 1,000 yelling in someone else's face that's already really upset and heated and in the moment?
Passionate.
No, that right there, that pissed me the fuck off.
That's Tavy.
That pissed me the fuck off. No, that, I feel like you got to know how to read people's energy though in that moment. That pissed me off. That was so annoying. And I feel like it's very hard to connect with her on the show because she does those things. And what pissed me off even more was that after the fact, Kanaya told her how she felt in a respectful manner. And
she was standing 10
she
toes on it.
still was not understanding it. And that's why Ciroc was like, I feel like you should have hit Tavy. If we're being honest, Kanaya, I feel like you should have hit Tavy. I agree. Because why are you all up in my face after I just fought 2 people? Like, oh, I understood Kanaya because I don't like that. I'm hyped and you in my face? That's just, Tavy should know better being from New York. You should know better being from New York. I get you were coming from a place of, let me coach these new girls. Like, you meant well. So it's like, I understand that. But time and place, like, I feel like that scene specifically was really a time and place misunderstanding that it could have just been handled so differently.
Yeah, I mean, and that kind of ends that scene, right? This is the next one where Rolly meets up with Kokilla and they catch up on the drama. And then Lexi Gold, Erica, and Shay and Oxy, the replacements, basically, they join them.
Natalie comes in the scene also.
Oh, yeah,
right.
that.
And they recap what happened at the strip club and how shit went down. Even Rolly was like, I was fighting. And Natalie was like, damn, you too? Like, shit, I can't be gone because it seemed like nobody gonna be able to handle this shit. So now Natalie starts asking the replacements, like, why they feel like what can they bring to the table for the show?
That's right.
And this part started to feel like Baddies auditions. I was like, why does it feel like that when they're already on the show? Like, you know, when she's like at the auditions and she's like, show your tits, hit the next bitch, shake your ass. I felt like that. Like,
yeah, I'm not going to lie. So there was obviously the moment where Envy Erica.
Yeah.
She asked her, what can you do? And then she's like, can you dance or something? And Erica's like, you know, people think because I was just on Jocelyn that I can dance, but stripping and dancing are 2 very different things, apparently. And so she's like, well, you know, getting all nervous in front of Natalie. And then Natalie's like, well, at least show a nipple. And then you could tell that, like, she didn't want to do that. She's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And it made me think about going back again, as a woman being in this environment, you're kind of pressured into, like, I mean, that's workplace harassment.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real, except a woman's doing that to you, which is like even more weird. And that goes back to, like, I'm sorry to say this, but like Epstein, you know, Island and Ghislaine, right? Like, we always make the similarities between certain things, but like this is like an example of how natural it comes to Natalie that I don't even think she's so used to doing it.
Yeah.
That it's an environment where it's so normalized.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell Erica was so uncomfortable by asking her to show her titties, but she did it anyways because she's on Baddies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, you know, I just want to talk about Teetee and Pressure catching up. When they were in that room, I'm not going to hold you. They were saying a lot of stuff that was making a little bit of sense to me. They were saying some stuff. Even though Pressure did start most of it, to be fair.
Yeah.
But it's true. Like, you know, why you want to jump instead of like what Teetee said, let us run our fate. Like, I'm fine with that.
But Pressure also jumps. So it's like everybody in this show.
Pressure sneaks.
Everybody in this show is such a hypocrite at this point.
At this point,
the same people that bitch about spitting are tasing. The same people that are tasing are playing in shit. The same people who are playing in shit are fucking doing all types of disrespectful stuff. So it's like, at the end of the day, like at this point of Baddies, where it's at, these conversations, I feel like none of these girls, if you are like holier than thou and you really don't be about that life, then you have a right to say something. But Pressure, out of all people, I'm not going to lie, you kind of made your bed.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to sit in it at this point.
Yeah.
You got to. Like,
Agreed. She did.
So it's yeah, it's not fair, but you've never been fair. And that's just point blank period.
Never been fair.
You came in unfair.
Literally.
You came in hot. You came in not wanting to know nobody. You came in, sneaking people. That wasn't fair.
I wonder how she maneuvered in jail for 8 years.
That's exactly how she maneuvered in jail.
Being that, like, did she have any allies?
Of course, like you have to.
I mean, right? I'm sure. Because she got Teetee following her around. Like,
but what I'm saying is, you know what I mean? Like, pressure is like the last person you just kind of like, no.
Talking about, does anyone want to get to know me?
Right.
Like, bitch, what?
Bitch, please.
Oh my God. I just want to point out to Tink earlier, before she said she was leaving, did mention that now suddenly Killa's not here because she's touring, which we find out that she was on tour with Natalie. So she hasn't been in much scenes, which is what we find out in the next scene where, Killa meets up with Teetee and Pressure. Then Dolly and Lex come in at this alleged rehearsal that's going to happen. Now, Killa's telling her story that makes no sense of why she tased Tink again. And then when Dolly and Lex come in, of course, because Killa has issues with Dolly, they're going back and forth. Killa says her baby daddy's gay. And
Dolly brings a bullhorn.
Yes, or a megaphone. That's what I call it. Oh, yeah. I've never called it a fucking bullhorn, but I guess two things can be right. But I thought that was great. I honestly been saying that someone needed to bring that shit.
Yeah.
Since to the reunion, someone been needed. So when I saw her with that, I was like, oh my God, perfect. You got a prop. Good. Good. As you should. I think props are needed for these types of shows. And yeah, so Teetee at this point, because Fauna comes in, kind of clocks her by asking her why you have so much issues with Pressure, but you still didn't get your lick back with Lex.
Yeah. And this whole scene was a little awkward.
It was so awkward. I felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, it got awkward. It got really, because it was you could Fauna's yeah, I'm gonna get my lick back, but she wants to. What I don't understand. I wish I knew what Fauna was thinking, because I just feel there has to be some type of real reason, and she was I don't know. She kind of felt forced to want to fight.
Yeah, they definitely peer pressured her into all right, you know what, right now, and then security blocked her again.
Well, Lex was no, I'm not giving it to you now, which is weird, because then at the show you were why you keep looking at me? You want to fight? It's weird. It's giving weird. Sexual tension or something. I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know either.
I don't know what it is either. But then Fauna gets upset because then security again gets in front of her. And Fauna's you see, why security keeps doing the most or whatever. And it's just very awkward. Then she leaves and she's I'm not dealing with this. And then E.T. in her confessional is what did she say? Is giving you scary or some shit like that? Yes. Or you don't care about getting your lip back right now, because she does mention when Teetee calls her out on it. She's I'll get her later, but I don't know.
I don't know, man. What y'all got? What y'all think?
I don't know.
What
man.
Y'all think is the reason for that interaction? Because I really, my brain was shot after that. I was okay, I don't understand these girls, but whatever.
I mean, maybe she just doesn't. I don't know. Maybe she's scared to get her lip back.
Maybe.
I mean, that's
Lex is fucking. I mean, she beat you up. That's the truth. So it's I mean, shit.
I mean, it is what it is, and that's pretty much where the episode ends.
Yeah,
it was so awkward. The way it ended. I was okay, so Fauna leaves, and then that was it.
Yeah, we get the next.
We get the preview of Emery and Oxy handling their shit. Neek and Emery and. I guess Tavy and Kanaya handle some of their unfinished business. And, Shay, Emery, and Bahati meet to quote unquote talk it out. Well, I don't know how this next few episodes are going to go, but I don't know how I feel about this right now.
I don't know. I'm excited to find out, though.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not going to be giving dry?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out. With that being said, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram. That's JESSI.strange. And where can they find you, Tiana?
You guys can find me on Instagram at its.tianalock. You guys can find us on Instagram at The Petty Headquarters. You guys can find us on YouTube and all podcast platforms and Patreon at
The Petty Headquarters.
We release episodes weekly, y'all. With that being said, this was your weekly dose of mess.